Understanding these concepts makes it mathematically impossible for you to be poor. Every wealthy person you know grasps these fundamental principles about money and wealth generation, principles that weren't taught in school or college.
There's no need even to have a college degree.
Once you understand the rules of the game, navigating tough situations and making strategic moves becomes 100 times easier. Out of 100 people who watch this video, only one will take action. That person is destined to win. Before understanding the first and most important point, I want to ask you a question. Why do you think some people earn large amounts of money or have high net worth? Your answer might be that they were born into wealthy families or studied very hard in college. While some of them did come from rich families, that's not the point. We're talking about people who earned their wealth on their own, and that's what we're aiming for. Sure, they worked hard, but hard work alone doesn't lead to getting rich. Consider the Chinese worker toiling 12 hours a day, 7 days a week in a factory. Clearly, it's not just about working hard, and studying hard for some useless degree like a nerd with no life outside of studying doesn't guarantee success either. Many successful people have built their fortunes through practical experience, innovative thinking, and a dark secret that no one talks about, rather than relying solely on academic achievements.
You don't need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free.
At the higher level, you are getting paid for the problems you are solving for people. But here is the tricky part that most people fail to grasp. What skill set to acquire and what problems to solve. You need to understand that there are 3 time-related categories of occupations: past, present, and future. People working in fields related to the past, such as historians and archivists, typically earn the least. Their work is crucial for preserving and understanding history, but it doesn't generate as much financial reward. People in occupations related to the present, such as service industry workers, manufacturers, and certain types of technical support, generally earn a bit more. These roles are essential for meeting current needs and keeping society functioning smoothly. However, those who are building or acquiring skills for the future tend to make the most money. This is because they are positioned to take advantage of emerging trends and innovations. For example, when Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg were 12, they started learning to code. They recognized that the tech industry would boom in the future and prepared themselves accordingly. By investing in future-oriented skills like coding, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology, you can significantly increase your earning potential. The world is constantly evolving, and those who anticipate and prepare for future changes are the ones who thrive financially. So, don't just focus on the present or past. Aim to build skills that will be valuable in the future to secure your financial success. This video isn't for average people. If you want to make it big, you need a long-term plan. Most people fail not because they lack talent or knowledge, but because they set short-term goals. They might aim to make a certain amount of money, and when they fall short, they become demotivated and give up. And in contrast, the people who truly succeed set long-term goals. Instead of focusing solely on financial targets, their aim is to create the best possible product or service. Take Amazon, for example. They didn't make a profit for 20 years because their focus was on building the best possible service worldwide, whether it was through delivery or trust. While their competitors were chasing short-term profits, Amazon invested money, time, and effort for the long haul. The same applies to Mr. Beast. Unlike other influencers who prioritize making as much money as possible, his goal is to create the best YouTube videos. Ironically, those who focus on providing value rather than pursuing money-oriented goals are often the ones who truly succeed. Sure, you need money in the short term to sustain your business. It's crucial to make enough to pay your employees and cover your bills. However, don't get greedy and resort to short-term cheap tactics that could damage your brand image for a quick cash fix. You're already better than 90% of population if you've watched the video up to this point. Now, I want you to understand this diagram: inputs, soft skills, and knowledge. Think of success as a ladder. One side rail of the ladder represents your inputs, the other side rail represents soft skills, and the steps of the ladder represent the knowledge you will require to go to the next level. Each level has different kind of knowledge, and you won't get to the next level if you don't attain the knowledge about the level which you're at right now. Input refers to the effort, time, and resources you invest in a task or goal. If you're just starting out, your input consists of time management, focus, discipline, and overall productivity. Soft skills are the non-technical abilities essential for managing and interacting with the world. Soft skills are as crucial as any other skills in your life. They include leadership, communication, networking, strategic thinking, and more. Knowledge is the lifeblood of entrepreneurship. But here's the tricky part: what you're being taught in school or college will be useless in the next 20 years. The pace of technological advancement is accelerating, and the education system is lagging behind. First, you need to increase your inputs. I want you to read these books or at least watch their summaries. Take your time to grasp the basics. Then apply those tactics daily. I guarantee that if you follow this step, you'll become part of the top 1% of the most
But I'd
productive
encourage people to read a lot of books. Basically, try to ingest as much information as you can and try to also just develop a good general knowledge.
As Elon Musk says, ingest as much information as you can about different subjects. If you're a specialist, you're practically asking to be replaced by AI. AI is getting better and better at performing specialized tasks. That's why you need knowledge across multiple domains. Imagine someone who puts all their money into a single stock. If it fails, they're finished. But if they diversify their investments, even if one stock crashes, the others keep growing. The same principle applies to your knowledge base. You must learn about multiple areas with future potential, like AI and machine learning. Do your research on these topics. I've listed the names of the books you should read to help you on this journey. Subscribe if you don't want to be poor in future.